There's a little girl in the corner. She's like 8 or 9 or 10. I love kids. My neighbors next door have 2 little boys. One's autistic. I'm exhausted. I have an electrical box and I sit out there. Get some fresh air. Clear my mind. The 2 little boys, amazing kids. Respectful. I know I'm tired right now, so like a psycho. Look at all the sores from Pip. It's a little girl who rides her bike. She lives on the corner. Her name's Pate. Well, I love children, but who names their children after liver? Gag me. Don't call her Patty. Don't get it twisted. Her name is Pate. They ain't never gonna see this on YouTube, so it don't matter. So I'm sitting there real quiet, just in the cul-de-sac, whatever you want to call this. Here she comes. She has her Barbie bike, and on the little handles, there's these little silver things. She has a helmet on. I like your shirt. 2 seconds later, are you a woman? I ain't got time to answer. Here she comes again. I like the yellow in your shirt. Here she comes again. I like your dog. She comes back by. What's your name? Comes back by. Is that indigo blue? Okay, I've been going through this for weeks. This Pate little child is precocious. I feel like she is not even a child. She is like... I like your cup. I like your hair. This is what she says. I like the blonde in your hair. I like your hair. There's a lot of blonde in it. But I like blonde. Are those tattoos? See, my neighbor goes through this too. So we're ready to cut a child. Like, that's how. Pate is the most precocious child. She'll tell you what color you're wearing. She'll tell you what color your car is. When she goes by, okay, so this is how it starts. I like your dog. What breed is he? Is he a boy or a girl? This is when she's going by. Like, she does it like a drive-by. And she comes back. And she's doing this and that. And when she's doing it, she looks over at you. And then she goes back this way. So here comes Pate. I like your dog. What breed is he? Is it a boy or a girl? Does your dog have any shots? What kind of shots has your dog had? By that time, Pip's back at the door. Pip hates it. Okay. And I'll say, please, Pate, would you mind, like, leaving me the fuck alone? She's out there right now. Do you see me looking over my shoulder? Because wherever you are, she will find you. And she will begin this onslaught of questions. And she answers her own questions. She'll say, I like this shirt. Is that smoky gray? I like smoky gray. I like the blonde in your hair. Is that brown hair? Do you have blue eyes? What race are you? Is that your other dog? Could I pet him? But she never stops. It's like a film. The reason I'm recording this is because this child drives the whole neighborhood crazy. When they let her out in the morning and at night, if we see the helmet, we run inside. Because if there's 2 or 3 of us, she'll go 2, 3 things, she'll say. But this is the thing. She never looks you in the eye. She does it like that and then goes like that. Quick. Precocious child. I like your shirt. She never says do or what or how or nothing like that. It's statements in a very quick way. And she goes like that. And she looks and then she goes. And then she comes back. And it's within a second. I mean, it's not even, it's less than a minute. And it's like, and she comes back and she answers her own, what she's saying. I like your glasses. Can you see? Sometimes I can't see. I like my eyes. I'm ready to cut a bitch. I am so tired. And if Pate does not go away and leave us alone, I have asked her so nicely. And she goes, I can't hear you. What is she? Is she a child? Or is she sent from the depths of the pits of somewhere? I like your cup. I like the green straw. And it's quick, too. How does she even know that? And then she'll say, that's forest green. Like she knows the names of colors. And then when she's going, she's not in the middle of the street. She dips in where you're at, and then she goes. And gets real close. It's almost like somebody coming at you in waves. And the question, it's not quite, the statements begin. Onslaught. Pate, I love you because you're a child. Leave me alone. Look at this little bread. Stab her in the mouth. I'm posting this on YouTube. Precocious children. That's one thing. I got some neighbors next door. Their son's autistic. I got all the patience in the world for him. He is so autistic, and I love him. And his little brother, I mean, they're more precocious than she is. That ain't precociousness. That is like child insanity. And what's weirder is she's weird. You know what, dudes? She is just weird. She is a weird child. Who teaches their child to behave in such a manner? I'm tired, and Pate has pushed me. First of all, I don't like her name. Who names their child after liver? Were they in freaking France and met and then had some pate and they won't let you call her Patty because when they introduce you, she's like, "What's your name?" Oh crap! I should have never started that because if I would have been nicer the first time, this would not be going on right now. But you know, what my neighbor says she does it anyway. The neighbors over there, they're like, "Who's that little girl?" I said, "Don't call her Patty." "Oh, don't you call her Patty?" "Oh no." Pate will take you out. Yeah. Trust. Deuces, man. Deuces on Pate. That child got something wrong with her. My son says she's lonely. Timmy says something wrong with her. You know what? There ain't nothing wrong with that kid. Anybody that's that observant, that quick on her feet, and riding that bicycle with that little helmet and everything's pink, that's a deadly weapon. Pate, my stalker. I have a stalker kid neighbor.